I should know that now so that we know we got to keep on looking if you hate that. So I would love to hear from you. I'm going to go Rachel and then Buddy.
I just have a quick, is it possible to, I know it's a pain, but to move all the bookcases onto the stage for a short period of time and have a classroom up there and have library on the stage?
Well, ideally, if we had to move, I really like where you're going with this, if we had to move 3 classes, we have our, and I'm not saying it'd be these grades, but the equivalent of our second grade 2 next year, and grade 4 and grade 6 because they're on the front. If we had to move those 3, could we do room 104, the resource room, and the library? Which, there's our 3 learning spaces. The only problem when you get into the library is if you're using 104, music happens in here, which impacts there. And then with library, that's the question I have for parents is, how would you feel if the kids didn't have access to the library for 4 months? That's probably okay because we've got Terry Fox, we can make that work, the library.
Or could we have library open at lunchtime?
Or lunchtime library, that's even a good idea.
Have the book bus come?
Book bus, there you go, right next to the tumble bus, and Trish will be happy.
It's a bus extravaganza.
So we need to look at, could we use, is that a possibility? And it's on the table. Yeah, nobody's really, again, if it came down to either that idea or renting an off-site, what would you prefer? In-house, right?
Yeah.
That's the strong message I'm getting here, is that we want to stay together next year. I'm not surprised, because I think it's best. I was going Buddy and I'm Tor.
So if you just totally answer my question, I think the goal is to stay in-house. It's capital rent.
Yes. Absolutely.
I guess I just, I'm okay with my kids going off campus because I feel like it's just a short time. It's just a short time.
It wouldn't be our kids
That's
anyway.
all it is a short time. And, it really, yeah. I think squeezing everybody in here, again, it's a short time too, I suppose. But I just think it's fine. Everybody will live. We'll still be a community. We'll still see each other, chapels. We'll still get together for whatever. It's just a little blip. It's like the kids walking down the street to the Chinese church when we had our growing pains back then. Nobody died. We're all still friends. The teachers still teach here. The kids still remember Hope fondly. They have their own memories over there. And it's just a short time. It's okay. And they'll get their fire somehow. And we'll just, whatever. It's fun. It's an adventure. It'll be fine.
I think my first choice would be to go somewhere like, somewhere within walking distance from here,
Yes.
so that it does still feel like one community.
Okay, that's good to know. And I'll let you know as soon as we know if we have to rent or if we can stay in-house. I'll be communicating, trust me on that. Yeah.
That means 1 year.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Short time means 1 year.
The short time means the length of construction. So with construction, the contractors are, and actually the contractors that I've been talking to are parents in our school community. So their drive is to get it done too. But we've been told it's about 4 months. So that's the short time that we're talking about. Yeah, there was talk at one point. I heard some parents that had said there was a rumor out there that we were just going to relocate the kids for the full year and not worry about it. But yeah, that's not the case. So I think everybody's with that one for sure that's not the case.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that came up at our congregational meeting, we had the facilities committee present, and one of the members of the facility committee did mention that the part about sort of scheduling things around construction, and I know she did warn that when you have to schedule construction, the length of time the construction will take and the cost is gonna. So, I don't think that's ideal, and I don't think that's what we really want to go for is, yes, it's nice to know when the jackhammers are coming, but if we're going to ask construction workers to postpone so that we can run a math test, it's going to mean construction is going to go more than 4 months, and it's going to cost a lot more too. So I think ideally, we want to be able to give them free, like, go, get her done.
They can work on the weekends as well.
Yeah.
Of course, in our ideal, I would love to get that shovel into the dirt on July 1st. So I really want you to pray about that.
I noticed in the project, Harrison stated, but
The question is, any projected rate rise in tuition in the next couple of years? Right now, our tuition has been increasing in accordance with the cost of living index and inflation. The board has not said, and I've written the 5-year financial forecast, and so what you're seeing as the small increases in tuition, that's what's forecast for the next while. The board was actually asking if our tuition rates on par, are we already too high, or where are we at? So they want to do a tuition study to make sure. But no, we've always said the tuition and government funding that we get, that already to a degree funds our capital program. And we don't want to build in a capital fee or increase tuition because we're doing all of these things. We want to stay true to who we are and make sure that we have affordable Christian education in our city. Yeah. You can jot down that I said that. Absolutely. Like I said, I wrote the 5-year financial plan, so there you go. Well, I'm not seeing any other hands that are in the air, but I really appreciate your time. I'm doing this again next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, same time, same place, or a different time, same place. And in between, if you have any questions or think of anything else, please don't hesitate to feed them up to me. I sit as the chair of the Facilities Expansion Committee, so if you have things that you'd like them to hear, send it to me. And we are, like I said, our next meeting is a week from tonight, and so I'll be presenting to them as well. I can honestly stand here and tell you that everybody wants this done well, with the least amount of impact, for the best advantages for your kids. And that's really what's at the heart of a thriving community. It was at the heart of the congregational meeting that Tora talked about. It's at the heart of our Facilities Expansion Committee, and it's in my heart as deep as it goes. So that's what we want. So if your opinion does matter, please feel free to share anything else. So again, the invitation is everyone to come